Hello, guys. Welcome back to Viva Barca and welcome to another interesting episode where we are going to be discussing on the latest developing stories. We start with on loan winger Ace Abde, as it has been reported that the Barcelona is prioritizing a return to the club, but he wants sporting guarantees to stay. We are going to be discussing on that as we progress. Then, secondly, talking on this transfer news, claiming that this Eintracht Frankfurt midfielder by name Daichi Kamada, Barcelona are currently monitoring the soon-to-be free agent, and the player prefers a Spain move. So Barcelona want to pounce on that opportunity. So guys, as we get right into the full stories, please do ensure to subscribe if you haven't. Turn on the post bell notification to always stay notified whenever I post a new video. Consider liking the video and please watch it right up to the very end. According to Sport, Barcelona winger Ace Abde is prioritizing a return to the club after his loan spell at Osasuna this season. However, the youngster is seeking sporting guarantees about his role and playing time in order to stay. Signed from Helco CF in 2021, Abde was brought in to bolster the Barca athletic ranks but got an opportunity with the first team early in Xavi's tenure due to injuries. He made a solid impression in the handful of matches he played before returning to the reserves. Last summer, Abde was sent out on loan to Osasuna, given that there was no space for him in the first team squad thanks to the signing of Rafinha and the renewal of Ousmane Dembele. And the 21-year-old Moroccan winger has made the most of his time away from the Camp Nou. In 24 appearances for Osasuna, Abde has netted 3 goals and set up 2 more. While those numbers are not stand out, the attacker has impressed with his directness, his speed, his pace, in fact, and his guy on the wing. And Barcelona are therefore considering him as a solid option for the left flank where they are lacking a serious threat. Abde, for his part, is attracting interest from Premier League clubs such as Tottenham and Chelsea, among several others. But as of now, the winger's priority is to return to Barcelona and continue at the club, but only if he is given guarantees over his role. Everything will depend on how the transfer window shapes up for the Blaugrana, as there could be one or two high-profile exits to solve the financial fair play problems, which could open up a pathway for Abde. On the other hand, the 21-year-old himself could be sold given that he is attracting significant interest and could fetch a decent transfer fee, which could be a big profit for the club as they sign him for just 12 million euros. However, club personnel are worried about selling the young star as they believe that they could end up regretting such a move due to his immense potential. For now, the plan is for Abde to return to Barca and do a preseason with the team. A call on his future will likely be made later based on the shape of the squad. Ace Abde have been doing well. I think one of the only few players that have done so well on loan from Barca. He has potential. The way he plays, he has potential. And I think this loan move was a very good thing for his career. You know, Barca made a very good decision to loan him alongside the other young stars. But I think Abde is one of the highest players who have made use of his loan spell from Barca this season. And he's doing so well to the extent that Barca are therefore considering a possible return for him. But the fact that we know the squad is really overloaded with talent, so for a player on loan to come to this Barca team under Xavi to look for game time is going to be quite difficult, except that that player have lost a lot of form and cannot impact games. Abde is doing well, but Barca still have not fully considered that he should be a first-team player when he comes back. But let's see. Barcelona therefore need to, as we know, they need to sell in players. They need money. They need to balance the wage bill, which is very important. If not, all these signings are just not possible. So Barca need to do things rightly to ensure that the players that we want to buy can be able to come to Barca. So time will tell. Let's see how it goes. Abde hoping to return. He really wants to play for the Barca senior team. After his good spell at Osasuna in La Liga, he really wants to play with better talents around him. And of course, maybe he believes that his time at Osasuna have already shown the club what he has or the talents that he possesses. But it remains to be seen. As I earlier said, Barca can still end up selling by the Abde because they really need to sell some of those players on loan. That has also been one of the plans, that if push comes to shove, they sell some of those players who are out on loan, most especially for the fact that most of them have not even done well on their loan spell. Nico Gonzalez, in fact, most of them have not done well. And it might still be the case where they can sell even Ace Abde. Then on to the next story of discussion. Eintracht Frankfurt midfielder Daichi Kamada is all set to depart at the end of the season when his contract expires, and Barcelona are understood to be keeping close tabs on the Japanese international situation. This claim comes from Florian Plattenberg of Sky Germany, who states that Kamada now prefers a transfer to Spain despite having heavily linked with a move to Bundesliga giants Borussia Dortmund. Kamada has been on the books at Eintracht Frankfurt for close to 6 years now and has made close to 170 appearances for the German outfit. The Japanese attacking midfielder has had a solid campaign so far, producing a tally of 13 goals and 5 assists from just 36 appearances across all competition. Kamada was part of the Eintracht Frankfurt team that beat Barcelona in the UEFA Europa League last season on their way to lifting the trophy. The 26-year-old is capable of playing as a number 10 or a number 8 and has shown that he can chip in with valuable goals from the midfield, something that the Barcelona side can use. Barcelona have been linked with a Bosman move for Man City captain Ilkay Gundogan to strengthen their midfield unit ahead of next season. While the German international brings it a lot of experience, his age and salary could become a concern. Kamada thought thus be could be an interesting alternative for the Catalan Giants to consider. The Japanese international is now understood to prefer a move to Spain as well, which could boost you know, Barcelona's chances of signing him, although Atletico Madrid are also said to be interested in his services. For now, though, the Blaugrana are just monitoring Kamada, and it remains to be seen if it translates into a formal approach in the coming weeks. So, callers, with that, we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time, bye bye.